Have you ever looked into the mirror and felt like your eyes were different, brighter, deeper, or more alive? Perhaps someone has even commented that your gaze seems more powerful or magnetic. This may be a sign that you are undergoing a spiritual awakening, a transformation that not only touches your soul, but becomes visible through your eyes. In this video, we'll explore how the eyes of those experiencing spiritual awakening reflect profound changes, carrying the divine energy that flows through them. These changes aren't just physical, they are deeply spiritual, signaling a connection with something greater than ourselves. Join us as we uncover how your eyes, as windows to the soul, tell the story of your spiritual journey. Stay with us, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how divine transformation shapes us from within. 1. The spiritual significance of the eyes. The eyes are often referred to as the windows to the soul, and in Christianity, this holds profound meaning. In Scripture, we are reminded that what is seen through the eyes reflects the condition of the heart and soul. Jesus himself said in Matthew 6:22, "The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light." This verse beautifully encapsulates how our eyes are more than just physical organs. They are a mirror to our inner being. When we align ourselves with God and embrace His light, it transforms how we see the world and how the world sees us. During a spiritual awakening, the connection between the inner spirit and the eyes becomes especially powerful. As we deepen our relationship with God, His divine presence flows through us, and it is through our eyes that this transformation is often made visible. The eyes begin to reflect the peace, wisdom, and love that God imparts within us. They are no longer simply windows to our physical reality, but portals to the divine, capturing and expressing the energy of the Holy Spirit. When we open ourselves to spiritual growth, we begin to see not only with physical sight, but with spiritual vision. This shift allows us to see the beauty and divine presence in all things, recognizing God's handiwork in the smallest details of creation. It is as if our eyes are being opened in a deeper, more profound way, enabling us to witness His miracles and His grace in every moment. This spiritual awakening in the eyes is not merely a change in the way we perceive the world, but a visible reflection of the deepening of our connection with God. It is a beautiful reminder that as our souls transform, our eyes, our windows to the world, become illuminated by the light of His love. Through them, others can see the power of His presence, and it is through them that we can bring that divine energy to the world around us. The eyes truly are the windows to the soul, reflecting the extraordinary changes God is working within us. 2. The connection between eyes and divine energy. In Christianity, we understand that when we open ourselves to God, His divine energy begins to flow through us, shaping every aspect of our being. The eyes, being the windows to the soul, become the primary channel through which this energy radiates outward, offering a glimpse of the divine presence within. This divine energy is not something that can be contained. It is a force that must be shared, and the eyes serve as the perfect medium for this outward expression. As we undergo spiritual awakening, our connection to God deepens, and this is reflected through our eyes. It is as if His light illuminates us from the inside, transforming not only our hearts and minds, but also the very way we perceive the world. When we are filled with God's love and peace, it naturally radiates through our eyes, affecting those around us. This is why others often comment on the intensity or warmth of our gaze during a spiritual awakening. It is not just the physical act of seeing, but rather the spiritual energy we transmit, a reflection of God's presence in our lives. The connection between the eyes and divine energy is deeply rooted in the biblical idea of the eye being the lamp of the body. When our eyes are aligned with God, they reflect His light, illuminating not just our lives, but the lives of those we encounter. As we grow spiritually, our eyes become a beacon of His love, radiating peace, wisdom, and compassion to others. They become instruments of divine communication, allowing others to sense God's presence in our lives without us even speaking a word. Through the eyes, we convey the qualities that God imparts to us: peace that surpasses all understanding, wisdom that flows from the Holy Spirit, and love that knows no bounds. Our gaze becomes an outward manifestation of our inner spiritual journey, revealing to others the divine energy that flows within us. The more we align ourselves with God, the more our eyes reflect His energy, and this is how the world can see the work He is doing in us. Through our eyes, we are called to spread His light and love, letting others witness the transformation that only divine energy can bring. 3. Physical changes in the eyes during spiritual awakening. As spiritual awakening takes place, the transformation is not confined to the heart and mind alone. It often manifests physically, with the eyes being one of the most notable indicators of this profound change. When a person deepens their relationship with God, the very energy that flows through them can make their eyes appear brighter and more vibrant. This transformation occurs because the inner light of God's presence begins to shine outward, illuminating the physical body, and particularly the eyes. The brightness in the eyes often reflects the purity of this energy, free from negativity, fear, and doubt. It's as though the eyes become clearer, radiating a divine clarity that wasn't there before. In some cases, people undergoing spiritual awakening report that the color of their eyes seems to deepen or change in intensity. Brown eyes may take on a richer, golden hue. Blue eyes may appear more crystalline, almost ethereal in quality. And green eyes may become more emerald, their color intensified. While this is not necessarily a physical change in the structure of the eyes themselves, it is a reflection of the increased spiritual energy that flows through the individual. This heightened energy affects the way light interacts with the eyes, making them appear more luminous and alive. The transformation doesn't end with brightness and color. There is also a sense of freshness that accompanies this spiritual awakening. Eyes that once looked tired or strained from the burdens of life begin to appear more rested and rejuvenated. This is a direct result of spiritual healing and peace. As one connects more deeply with God, releasing past trauma, stress, and emotional burdens, the signs of exhaustion that may have lingered in the eyes begin to fade. The rejuvenation of the spirit is reflected in the refreshed appearance of the eyes, offering a physical sign of inner peace and vitality. These physical changes in the eyes are a powerful reminder that true spiritual growth is not just an inner experience, but something that radiates outward. The eyes, as the windows to the soul, become the most visible expression of this transformation, revealing the divine energy flowing through every part of the being. The brightness, vibrancy, and rejuvenation of the eyes show the world the healing that has taken place and the growth that continues as one moves closer to God. 4. The intensity and impact of a chosen one's gaze. The gaze of a chosen one, someone undergoing a profound spiritual awakening, is far more than just an act of seeing. It is a powerful expression of divine energy. As individuals grow closer to God, their eyes become channels for the peace, love, and wisdom that flow from the Holy Spirit. This shift in spiritual alignment changes not only how they perceive the world, but how others perceive them. A chosen one's gaze is often described as intense, magnetic, and deeply calming. People can feel the divine energy emanating from their eyes, even in silence. This gaze has the ability to touch others at a soul-deep level, creating an unspoken connection that transcends words. When a chosen one looks at someone, it is not just a casual glance. The gaze carries with it a sense of presence and awareness that reaches beyond the physical. There is an undeniable power in it, a magnetism that draws others in. For some, this can be incredibly comforting, as if they are being seen and understood in ways they have never experienced before. The energy behind the gaze conveys a sense of love and acceptance, a reminder that there is a higher power at work. For others, the gaze of a chosen one can be overwhelming. When someone's spiritual energy is aligned with God's will, it can cause others to confront their own unresolved emotions or doubts. This can be intimidating, as it forces them to face what may have been hidden in their hearts. Yet, this powerful gaze is not intended to judge, but to invite transformation. It serves as a reminder of the divine presence and the opportunity for spiritual growth. The chosen one's gaze is a reflection of their deep connection to God, radiating peace, understanding, and healing. It becomes a tool for spiritual communication, often transcending language and reaching directly to the heart. It is through this gaze that the chosen one can offer comfort, wisdom, and guidance, allowing others to feel God's presence without the need for words. This gaze is a beautiful manifestation of the awakening process, one that invites others to see, feel, and experience the divine. 5. Emotional shifts reflected in the eyes. Spiritual awakening brings about a profound emotional transformation, one that is deeply reflected in the eyes of a chosen one. As individuals grow closer to God and surrender to His divine will, the eyes begin to mirror the inner healing and peace that is taking place. No longer burdened by fear, anger, or unresolved pain, the eyes of someone experiencing spiritual awakening often exude a calmness and serenity that is unmistakable. This emotional shift, rooted in divine connection, becomes a visible testament to the profound changes occurring within. One of the most notable emotional shifts reflected in the eyes is the peace that emanates from them. When someone is aligned with God's will, they experience a deep, unshakable calm that transcends the turmoil of life. This inner peace is not a superficial state. It is a deep-rooted serenity that becomes visible to others through the eyes. When others look into the eyes of a chosen one, they often sense this peace and are naturally drawn to it, as if the gaze provides a safe harbor from the storms of life. In addition to peace, joy also radiates through the eyes of a spiritually awakened individual. This joy is not based on fleeting circumstances, but on the abiding presence of God's love in their life. It's a joy that cannot be easily shaken by hardship or sorrow, for it is grounded in the eternal hope and assurance found in Christ. Even without a smile, the joy in the eyes of a chosen one is palpable, a reflection of their gratitude for God's grace and the abundance of blessings He provides. Compassion also shines through the eyes of someone in the midst of spiritual awakening. As the individual grows in their understanding of God's love, they begin to see the world with more empathy and kindness. Their eyes no longer reflect judgment or indifference, but a deep compassion for the struggles and pain of others. This compassion helps foster deeper, more meaningful connections, allowing those who interact with them to feel understood and seen. These emotional shifts are not just changes in internal state. They are visible markers of spiritual growth. The eyes become the vessel through which others experience the healing and transformation that has taken place within. Through them, a chosen one can connect with others on a deeper level, offering peace, joy, and compassion that flows directly from God's love. 6. The spiritual glow within the eyes. One of the most profound and beautiful aspects of spiritual awakening is the emergence of a spiritual glow that becomes visible through the eyes. This glow is not a physical light that can be captured by the camera, nor is it something that can be seen with the human eye in a traditional sense. It is, rather, a reflection of the divine energy flowing through the individual, a light that shines from within, emanating from the soul and making its presence felt in every encounter. The spiritual glow in the eyes is a direct result of deep alignment with God's will. As a chosen one opens their heart to God's love and wisdom, they become more attuned to His divine energy, which begins to shape and illuminate their inner being. This inner light, once it begins to grow and intensify, shines outward, making its way through the eyes. Those who are spiritually awakened often report that their eyes begin to shine with a gentle yet undeniable brilliance, as if they are reflecting the very presence of God. This glow is not about the physical appearance of the eyes. It is not tied to the brightness or color of the iris. Instead, it is a reflection of the heightened spiritual state that results from a deeper connection with the divine. The eyes become a channel through which others can experience the peace, love, and grace that fill the awakened soul. It is as if the eyes themselves become a beacon of light, guiding others toward a higher truth, a deeper understanding, and the eternal love of God. What is remarkable about this spiritual glow is that it transcends physical perception. While others may not fully understand why they feel drawn to a person with this spiritual glow, they are often compelled to look into their eyes. The glow is magnetic and inviting, not in an earthly, superficial sense, but because it carries the divine energy of peace and hope. It serves as a reminder of the transformation that God has wrought in the individual, a visible manifestation of the inner change that has taken place. This glow is not constant. It fluctuates based on the individual's emotional and spiritual state. When one is aligned with God's will, living in harmony with His teachings, the glow is most prominent. However, during times of struggle or disconnection from the divine, the glow may diminish as the person temporarily loses their spiritual alignment. This ebb and flow serves as a reminder that our connection to God requires continuous nurturing and alignment. The spiritual glow within the eyes is a beautiful testament to the work God is doing in a person's life. It is a sign of His presence, His love, and the transformation that occurs when we fully open ourselves to His divine energy. Through the eyes, the world sees the beauty of spiritual awakening and others are drawn to the light that shines brightly from within. 7. Recognizing the transformation in your own eyes. Recognizing the transformation occurring within yourself, especially through the eyes, can be a profound and empowering experience. Often, the changes brought about by spiritual awakening are subtle at first, but with mindfulness and self-awareness, you can begin to see how your inner spiritual journey is reflected outwardly in your eyes. The key is to approach this process with patience, observation, and a deep connection to God. One of the simplest ways to start recognizing the transformation in your eyes is by taking time each day to reflect. Spend a few quiet moments in front of a mirror, not out of vanity, but with a focus on noticing any shifts in your eyes. Pay attention to how your eyes look. Are they brighter, clearer, or more vibrant than before? Do you notice a certain depth in your gaze, as if you are seeing beyond the surface of things? As you cultivate awareness of these subtle changes, you will begin to recognize the divine energy flowing through you, illuminating your inner being and making itself visible through your eyes. Another helpful practice is journaling your observations. Take note of how your eyes feel when you engage in different activities, whether you are praying, meditating, or spending time in nature. Do your eyes feel more open, more peaceful, or even more sensitive to the beauty around you? These small reflections will help you connect the physical sensations with your emotional and spiritual states. Journaling also offers a way to track the progression of these changes, allowing you to see how God is working within you over time. Meditation and prayer are powerful tools for deepening self-awareness and enhancing your connection to divine energy. During your meditation sessions, focus your attention on the energy around your eyes. Imagine a warm, divine light filling your eyes, radiating outward and bringing clarity and peace. You may also ask God to open your spiritual eyes more fully, revealing the transformation He is bringing about within you. As you meditate, pay attention to any new awareness or shifts in how you perceive yourself and others. Often, these moments of insight come quietly, but they are deeply profound. Finally, observe how others respond to your gaze. Are they more drawn to you or seem more at ease when they make eye contact? This can be an indication that your inner transformation is being noticed by others, even if they cannot consciously identify the source. The energy you carry, reflected in your eyes, has the power to influence those around you, and this can be one of the clearest signs of the spiritual changes taking place within you. By cultivating self-awareness and embracing mindfulness, you can become more attuned to the subtle but powerful shifts happening in your eyes. Recognizing these changes is a powerful affirmation of the spiritual growth and divine energy that is working within you, making you more aligned with God's will and more reflective of His love. 8. Why these changes are unique to chosen ones. The profound changes in the eyes of those undergoing spiritual awakening are not a universal experience. These shifts, especially the visible transformation that occurs through the eyes, are uniquely associated with the chosen ones, those whom God has called to a higher purpose. The chosen ones are not simply those who seek spiritual growth, but those specifically called by God to fulfill a divine mission. These individuals are set apart to lead others, to shine as beacons of divine light, and to reflect God's love and wisdom in a way that others are drawn to. The changes in the eyes are a direct manifestation of this unique calling. The deeper the connection to God, the more profound the transformation becomes. For those who are called to be chosen, the spiritual journey is often marked by intense challenges, profound moments of growth, and a constant alignment with God's will. This path is not easy, but it is rich with purpose. The eyes of the chosen ones, as windows to their soul, reflect the trials and triumphs they have experienced. Their gaze tells the story of the battles they've fought and the victories they've achieved in their relationship with God. These transformations are not just about the individual. They serve a higher purpose. The changes in the eyes of a chosen one become a tool for spiritual leadership. Their gaze carries divine energy that can inspire, heal, and guide others. People are naturally drawn to their eyes because they reflect not only the person's inner transformation, but also the divine calling upon their life. This is why others may feel comforted, understood, or even challenged by the gaze of a chosen one. The eyes become an instrument of God's work in the world, offering hope and inspiration to those around them. Chosen ones are also set apart by the depth of their spiritual experiences. Their connection to God often results in profound emotional, physical, and spiritual healing. This healing is visible in their eyes. As they overcome struggles and surrender to God's will, their eyes reflect this deep alignment. The brightness, clarity, and peace that shine through their gaze are not merely the result of their own efforts. They are a testament to God's divine power working within them. The changes in the eyes of the chosen ones are a sign of their divine calling. They reflect the work of God in their lives and serve as a beacon to others who are on their own spiritual journey. These individuals are not just experiencing personal transformation. They are reflecting the glory of God in a way that helps others recognize His presence and His call for their lives. The eyes of the chosen ones become a visible sign of God's presence on earth, drawing others to Him and inviting them to embark on their own journey of awakening. 9. Embracing the transformation in your eyes. As you journey through your spiritual awakening, one of the most beautiful manifestations of God's transformative work is seen in your eyes. The changes you may notice, the brightness, the depth, the clarity, are not just physical alterations, but powerful symbols of the spiritual growth occurring within you. It is important to embrace these changes, not as something superficial, but as a visible reflection of the divine energy that now flows through you. Recognizing and accepting these changes can help you deepen your connection with God and empower you to fully live out the divine calling upon your life. First and foremost, the transformation in your eyes is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with God's will. Your eyes are no longer just physical organs, but powerful instruments that reflect the love, peace, and wisdom that He is instilling in your soul. The light you now carry is a gift, one that illuminates not only your own path, but the paths of others. By embracing this transformation, you are acknowledging the work that God is doing within you. It is a reminder that you are not the same person you once were. You are becoming the person He has always intended for you to be. Embracing these changes also requires a deep sense of self-acceptance. Spiritual awakening is a process that can sometimes feel overwhelming, as it reveals parts of ourselves we may have overlooked or tried to hide. But the changes in your eyes are not something to fear. They are a testament to the healing and growth that have taken place. Accepting these changes allows you to honor the spiritual journey you've been on and the progress you've made in your relationship with God. Your eyes have become a mirror of His love, and that is something to celebrate. Moreover, As you embrace the transformation in your eyes, you are not only growing spiritually for yourself, you are also inspiring others. The way your eyes shine with peace and divine energy becomes a beacon to those around you. Others will be drawn to you, sensing something different in your gaze. Your transformation becomes a testimony to them of what is possible when one fully surrenders to God's will. Your eyes, in all their beauty and radiance, will serve as an invitation for others to embark on their own spiritual journey, knowing that God is waiting to transform their lives as well. The changes in your eyes are a beautiful reminder of the spiritual awakening you are experiencing. Embrace them fully, knowing that they are part of the divine process that God is orchestrating in your life. These changes are not just for your own growth, but are a sign to the world of His presence, His love, and the eternal transformation He offers to all who seek Him. Let your eyes shine brightly, and may they serve as a light to guide others toward their own awakening. Connecting with the divine energy through your eyes. As we come to the end of this journey, remember that your eyes are more than just physical organs. They are powerful tools for spiritual connection. Through them, you can connect not only with those around you, but also with the divine. The transformation in your eyes is a visible reflection of the deep work God is doing within your heart and soul. Your gaze now carries peace, wisdom, and divine love, and it has the ability to touch others in profound ways. Embrace this gift, knowing that your eyes are a channel through which God's light can shine into the world. Recognize the beauty of your spiritual transformation and the significance of the changes occurring within you. Your eyes are a beacon of the divine energy flowing through you, inviting others to experience the love and peace of God. As you continue to grow, let your eyes reflect the incredible journey you are on. If you've experienced these changes or noticed the transformation in your own eyes, share your experiences with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may benefit from this message. Remember, your eyes are a gift to the world. Use them to spread light, love, and understanding.